Due to popular request, this is my updated rendering tutorial, which is going to show you how you can render pieces like this, and even pieces like this. Once I'm done with my initial sketch, I usually go in with an extremely thin line art. This line art is going to help me stay really organized and clean throughout the entire process. Next, I go in with my base colors. Sometimes I like to keep everything on a separate layer just for my own sanity, but this is optional. Now I begin to plan the actual render. This typically starts with me putting down a multiply and overlay layer for the general ambient light of the area this character's in. Then I'll go in with a color dodge layer where I carve out all of the lights. I'll go in with another multiply layer refining what parts I want to be darker, and another color dodge layer that's going to figure out what the ambient reflections of that light are going to be. Now that I have a vision for what the overall piece is going to look like, this is my opportunity for any last minute adjustments. This is also where I'll most likely put down a pin light layer or a darken layer just to adjust that contrast and those color values a little bit. Now I'll merge down all of those blend modes onto the base color layer and begin to render. One piece of advice I have for this portion of the piece is to not get too lost. Focus on the bigger shapes and the bigger details before you get really into the smaller details. Patience is also key at this point, and a general rule of thumb is the longer you work on something, the better it's going to turn out, though don't listen to that religiously. Once I'm satisfied, I now have the opportunity to look at the curves of the piece, make sure my contrast is where I want it to be, check my values and whatnot, before I consider myself done. I hope this helped.